Hello, hello. My name is Sarah Parson and I am the Oracle Artist. I'm here to help make you laugh, discover divine clarity, and be your own oracle. Today, I'm doing something completely different than I have ever done. So if you are new here, welcome. This is different, but you don't know. You have no idea. It's just another fun video. And if you have been here for a while, welcome back. Welcome to this fun new turn of events. So if you follow me on Instagram, I do what's called Tuesday Tales, where I read children's books because I love children's books. As a preschool teacher in the past, I just love them and they hold such profound messages. So I do something called Tuesday Tales every Tuesday where I read a book and we kind of dive into it and I channel messages as I read. And I was told to do that today. So I have a book called Everything is Connected. And I also still will be pulling some cards from the trusted best decks ever. What do you mean? And my own personal Fun Friday Buddy the Elf Spirit Guide deck, where we have Buddy, like different pictures on one side and then corresponding messages on the other. And as always, what do you mem in my Fun Friday deck? Just create the best messages there ever are, there ever is, there ever will be. Some sort of correct grammar insert in there. But again, I was told to read this book. So very different Fun Friday, but I'm very excited. I love how I'm just kind of following what I feel like doing. So Fun Friday might just, oh, sorry, kicking the stand. Oh, not a professional. I am. If you do it, you're a professional, right? So I will first read the book and then I'm going to pull some cards for us that will help us all as a collective just soak in these messages more.
Ooh. Yeah, it's Fun Friday.
So this is called Everything is Connected by Jason Gruhl and illustrated by Ignasi Font. I've read this once in the library before I got it and I haven't since, and I was about to read it before coming on here just to familiarize myself with it more, and I heard Spirit say, no, Sarah, you're gonna authentically channel everything and maybe stumble up on some words in front of everyone, and that's fine. I was like, works for me. So here we are, we're gonna read Everything is Connected, and I'm going to be channeling messages as I read. So I'm gonna kind of treat it like an oracle or tarot cards where the pictures, some things might stick out to me, some words or sentences might stick out for me. And so this is a reading for the collective. Everything is connected. And I'm told I will know what like the theme of this video is after I've done it. So like, I don't even know what the theme is, which is very interesting. Like, I don't know, we're all in this together. So everything is connected. And I'll be showing the pictures and then I'll be reading it. So that way you can visualize, or you can just close your eyes and just listen if you want. Everything is connected, and since you are part of everything, you are connected to everything. I'm getting a sense of a lot of us might feel out of place or disconnected from ourselves or from our communities. You are connected to a human body, to hands and eyeballs, teeth and toes, elbows and butt, and even a nose, to a heart and some lungs and a strange looking stomach, and a brain that's so smart, there's no peak, it can't summit. It's kind of funny because, like, you know, for those of us who believe in, you know, spiritual world and we're like, we're just here living a human experience, it's funny, you are connected to a human body. I feel we need to remember we are souls in a human body, and a human body is meant to experience the full range of human emotions. And that comes with like living in your own body and learning to, I know a lot of people say love every part of your body, and that can be really hard for some people, but at least to respect all parts of your body and remember like my arms help me reach for things. My toes like help me walk. My nose helps me smell, like to see them as at least the practical parts of how they help you like live this life. That's kind of what I'm getting, is if there's anyone who's just struggling with being in their human body right now, to really notice the practicality of how it helps you move throughout your day and out your life, and then start appreciating those things, like start respecting it. Because I know sometimes it can be hard to just love every part of yourself right off the bat, because our society trains us in different things and all of that. So I'm hearing like baby steps, like don't push yourself, like don't feel bad if you're like, but I just don't love all of me right now. That's okay. That's normal. That is part of the human experience too, is to work on respecting yourself. But you're not just a body. Ooh, you're bigger than that. You're connected to people, to everybody. I just want to show that picture. To moms and to dads, to sisters and brothers, uncles and cousins, grandfathers, grandmothers. I'm also hearing you can choose your family. If biologically you don't get along with them, it's who you choose to be your family is what matters. That's a message I was getting. You're connected to friends and to teachers at school, and even to people you don't think are cool. You're connected to people in Denver and Maine and Paris and Baghdad, to strangers in Spain. We are connected. We are very, very connected, even if the part where it says to even to people you don't think are cool, I think that's very big in our climate right now. Just everyone is human on this earth, and we're all here living in a human experience. And even if we don't agree on everything, just remember everyone here is human. That's the message I'm getting. You're connected to every human on earth. Oh, just said that. Wow! And they are connected to you. I'm hearing we are more than what we think we are. We are more than who we think we are. I'm just hearing we're all energy. We're all energy on earth. You are also connected to hedgehogs and cats and dogs and squirrels and birds, rabbits and cows and deer by the herds, monkeys, tarantulas, dolphins, and snakes. Oh my goodness. Friends, you're connected to every big, small, hairy, slimy, snuggly, scaly, floppy and flappy, bristly and buzzy, beautiful creature on earth, even blobfish. But I love how they just have look at all those fun words. Blobfish, you say? Surely not that. They don't look like me, talk like me, or act like me, and they probably stink. But you see, we're connected. We all play a part. In life, we're the same. We're all blobfish at heart. Maybe that should be the title of the video. We're all blobfish at heart. It gets no views. Now this next part, though bonkers, is true, I'm afraid. You're connected to everything humans have made. To toys and to playgrounds, books and to chairs, gardens and medicine, language and prayers, buildings and bicycles, buses, balloons, hammers and paintbrushes, tractors and spoons. I'm hearing when they're created, it's people putting their energy in it. Everything is energy, like I was saying. Even if you don't feel it's alive, we have to I'm hearing have gratitude for what you have. Take the time to thank things in your home. Even like if your car, I'm hearing maybe some of you have been having car troubles and you're just like, this is a piece of shit car. Like and you're just like talking down to your car constantly, you're just feeding it more negative energy. Like, how would you feel if something was just like constantly shitting on you for just like not doing a good job, like when you're like having health problems? So it's like your car's having health problems, you know, like instead, like, how would you want to be treated when you're not feeling well? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, oh, I know, car, you're not feeling well. Like, this is kind of far-fetched, but like, I feel this is an important message. Like, you're not feeling well. Like, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for taking me from A to B. Yes, it was a struggle for both of us and I'm feeling frustrated, but like, thank you for trying your best. Like, I will try to get you an appointment soon. Like, I'm just hearing everything is energy, and it matters how we talk to every single thing in our life, because everything is energy. And energy, I'm hearing like energy hears, like not with like human ear, like everything is energy, and energy attracts other energy. It feels more energy. So whatever energy you're putting out there, no matter to what it is how you'll also receive energy back. So be careful and be very aware of how you talk to things in your life. Not just people, but things. How do you go about your day? How do you talk to your phone if it's acting up? Like, again, how would you want to be treated if you're not feeling well, if you're feeling like you're just like having a meltdown? Do you want people to go, you're just a piece of crap, like you never work? Will you ever work again? I don't know. Or would you like to be like, I'm like frustrated, but like I see you're not feeling well. I see you're having a really hard time. Like, I'll restart you, phone, like let you take a little nap, and then when you wake up, I hope you feel refreshed. Like, I don't know, like I'm just getting this very big download of we can't control everything in the world, but we can control how we act towards everything in the world. So we can't control what's going around us, but what's the energy you're putting out to literally everything else? Because going back to the one picture, you know, we're all connected, and I'm hearing, you know, they're saying we're connected to all these things too. Oh, but also to chickenpox, bullies, and lies, to greed and pollution and trash piled high. You're not just connected to things that you like, things that are comfortable, easy, or nice. As a human, you're part of the everythingness, and sometimes it's scary and a big, ugly mess. Right now I'm hearing so what I do before these readings, I call them the collective's high vibe spirit team to come, like, you know, channel messages through me. And I'm just hearing like, they see what's going on. They know what's going on, and they know it's really, really hard, but we are here for a reason, every single one of us. And this is a very pivotal moment in time, in history, like years before this and years after. Like, we are just part of this like big chunk of time, and we're here to do something. Like, I'm hearing we're here to make a difference. And again, what's the energy we're going to put out? What's the energy you choose to add to this? Do you want to add to this, or do you want to add to more of the positive? And again, I'm hearing like, sorry, I know this is very hard and this is not fun. We are here for you. Like, I'm hearing we're very supported through this time. We're very guided. But again, what can we do? What can we do? But the good news, my dear, is that you are quite powerful, a force that's in everything, timeless and powerful. Look at that. When a light shines on us, our power really shows. When we are given situations, like I'm seeing that like image, you know, of like that story where the mom's kid's trapped under a car and she is able to like lift up the car and the kid can come out. Like, when it comes down to it, we have all of this power within us. If someone was really to look in us, and when we really look inside ourselves, we are full of power. We are so full of power. You're even connected to things you can't see, the invisible world, for at least you and me. To cells, DNA, disease and death, amoebas, and gravity, atoms and breath. To hydrogen, nitrogen, nanobots too. You're connected to them. You're connected to you. You're connected to happy, connected to sad, to the past, to the future, to thoughts you have had, to pharaohs, Ben Franklin, T-Rex, ancient Greece, to love and to poverty, hunger and peace, to Jesus and Buddha, Muhammad and Moses. To spaceships and alien with noses like hoses. Look at that. You're connected to all that will ever be or has been. You are this very moment where all things begin. Oh my gosh, that feels very big. Like some of us might feel right now like things are crumbling and everything's falling apart, but think of the Tower card and think of the Death card in tarot. It's usually because there's a rebirth going to happen after things have to crumble for new to begin, to better to begin. We have to shed what doesn't serve us to invite in what does. And I feel like at this moment in time, getting so many chills, we are here where things are beginning. We might not be able to see it. Maybe some of us can feel it, but we are where things are beginning. Things have to crumble. Plants have to die for new ones to be reborn. For you are the sun and the moon and the stars, Venus and Jupiter, Neptune and Mars, comets and galaxies, voids and black holes. You are the universe, perfect and whole. The end. There's an author's note, but I just love how it has a little butterfly there. And I'm hearing metamorphosis, I'm hearing rebirth, which really ties, like, on Halloween, it's my birthday, and this whole month of October, I've been going through this rebirth, really my whole 29th year. I'll be turning 30 on Halloween. And I really feel I have gone through a big death this year. Like I've shed so much, and I feel like I'm evolving into like my truest self, where I have been. And so I feel like this is a message of like that, like us as a collective are going through a metamorphosis. We are going through rebirth. And to think about it that way, to see again, what's the energy we can put out into this change, into the chaos that's happening. What energy can we help with? Like, what can we put out to support this rebirth is what I'm hearing. Wow, so deep. I loved this. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't read it before, because yeah, I feel like I got to have these like great aha moments. So now what I'm going to do is pull a couple cards for us as the collective. And I'm just going to ask High Vibe Collective Spirit Team, what messages do you have for us to go along with this book, Everything is Connected? What? Oh, that was a lot. Let's get a little less. We'll just, okay, that one kind of popped up. So I'm going to get one from What Demon and a corresponding Fun Friday one. And then we'll see if we need any more after that. I kept hearing the book was the main focus, but they're like, we'll let you use your Oracle cards. We know that's what Fun Friday is for you. Okay. That's interesting. Stand in water. I'm seeing a lot of water on this table. Okay, so the winking face I almost feel like is like, you know what to do. After reading that book, like, you know your job, you know your role in this lifetime, or like in this period of time, like spread positive energy as much as you can. Again, it doesn't mean you need to be happy all the time. That's impossible. It doesn't mean you need to be like, everything's fine. No, that's not the point. It's when you can, when you have it within you, change that narrative. Again, my car is breaking down. My car is not doing good. Instead of calling it piece of crap and kicking it, how can you like change that, being like, oh my gosh, like thank you so much for actually getting me here, even though you are not feeling well. Like, you know, that sort of thing. That's what the winking is. I feel like you get that. And then the stand in water, I've been just watching a lot of documentaries, but reading a lot about how water, you know, holds memory, it holds on to things. And what I do every day is I whisper in my coffee, and I also talk in every single water I pour into after watching this one documentary about how like water can die. Like it will still nourish us, but not in the same way as when it's alive, meaning when it's like happy. So if you whisper into your water, if you like say, oh my gosh, water, thank you so much for nourishing me. Thank you. I love you. I love you. You can even say, I love me. So when you drink it, you just like feel all this love. Like you're kind of waking up the water, and the water, it's going to nourish you more when you nourish the water. And so I feel like stand in water is almost like when you're taking a shower, when you're in a body of water, like thank it and just like be very grateful and like send it positive energy, and then you will get that in return. And I'm also hearing this wink is kind of like what I just talked about. If you put out positive energy, you're going to get it back. The more you put out negative energy, the more you're going to attract that back. So just be very careful how you're acting, what you're consuming. I know a lot of us want to stay up to date, but also at the same time, we need to take care of ourselves. And so I'm just hearing, give yourself a lot of positive experiences too when you need them. And the stand in water card, just so you see, was this one. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. What do you mem? I'm feeling called to do that. And then I'm kind of hearing that's it. I feel this is a lot to digest, I'm hearing, and they really want us to like think about the book a lot. This is more about the book and less about the cards today. One more, what do you mem? I keep feeling like there's one, and then they're like, nope. Everything is connected. How can we connect to our, okay, wait. Oh. They're like, we know this is what's happening. We know this is the vibe. We know it. I'm just hearing we're sorry, but also like, again, you got this. If you believe in past lives, if you believe in your soul, in like soul contracts, I'm hearing like, you are such a strong soul. Like all of us are, because we chose to be in this like time where it's like this. But because of how resilient we are making changes, we are making things happen, we are making things move. Again, we are creating a rebirth. We are creating a rebirth of Earth. And so I'm hearing like kind of like this, like, yes, everything around us is crap, and it's like, okay, this dog, are they screaming, or they're like, it's fine. I have a chair to sit on. God bless. In this fire around me, I still found a chair to sit on. I don't have to sit on this ashy floor. No, I get to sit in a chair like a throne. It's fine. Look at that. Like, trying to find the tiniest things to be like, to kind of hang on to during this is going to really help shift the perspective and just kind of get us pushed through and help us accomplish things we need to accomplish, and really push through these times that are uncomfortable and don't feel good. And just like in the book, it said things will be uncomfortable, and that is part of the human experience. And again, what's the energy we're putting out? What can we do? We have control over our energy. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This was very interesting. I really personally loved it. I feel like it was a very good message for myself as well. You know, it's part of the collective. So again, the book was Everything is Connected. Indeed. Well, thank you for joining me. I loved this. I really, really loved this. And if you want a personal reading with me, I actually have what's called my inner child readings, where you can pick a pixelated picture, kind of a book, and you don't know what your book's gonna be, but then I read it to you, and I read it to you like an oracle card, a little more so than even this one, because it's gonna be very specific to you, messages that I get from reading the book, and I also pull you some cards. And then I also have a Fun Friday reading that I posted last week. It's called Divine Message or Messages from the Divine Fun Friday reading, where I used the 2 most powerful decks, along with the more typical oracle decks and tarot decks too, for a well-rounded Fun Friday reading. So you can go to my website, theoracleartist.com, if you are interested in any of those readings. And also, Monday, October 31st, I am launching a few more things, and it's my rebirth launch, and I am very excited. I've cried a few times as I've made the website descriptions, because it feels so like connected to me right now, and it's just literally, I think, the perfect summary of what everything I've been through in my 29th year. So yeah, you can check that out, and thank you so much for being here. We are all connected. Bye.
Ooh, yeah, it's Fun Friday.